Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a vanity linen cabinet. They come in a couple of different configurations. Most of the time you'll see your tall door at the bottom and then a small door up high. But what this is vanity height. So this mid rail is going to line up with the top rail on our vanity. That's why it's configured like this. Our left side is going to be a flush side, finished side. The right side of this frame has an extended style because we've got to fit into a wall. And the bottom has a flush toe kick. A standard bottom rail would be 1.5 inches, and then you would apply a 4-inch high toe kick on the job after you install, but this is a flush one, goes straight to the floor, so it's finished. Whether you're building a linen cabinet, utility cabinet, pantry, it's no different than building a wall cabinet. The only difference is you have a mid rail, so you're going to have a mid floor. So when you open up your box for your pieces and separate them, you're going to have one of your floors is going to be finished both sides. That way, when you open up the top door, your floor is finished there. You open up the bottom, even though you're not laying on the floor looking up, it's pre-finished. Your other ceiling or top and your bottom floor is finished one side. So just remember that when you're putting it together, and you won't have no problems. Same thing as I tell you on all cabinets, pre-check your partitions that they slide in. We checked all these, they're all good. So we're going to get building it, and you can watch and see that basically, like I said, it's no different than building a big wall cabinet. It's just more square footage, and you've got your extra floor going in the midsection of your cabinet, whether it's vanity height or if the bottom door was tall, your mid rail would be up higher. That's the only difference. So I'm gonna get this up on the bench and get building it. You're gonna glue your frame just like you'd glue any other frame. Your stiles, you got 2 ledges you're putting glue on. Any floors on your rails, you got 2 spots you're gonna glue. Okay, got everything glued. When you work with long panels, sometimes they're a little flimsy and they want to tip on you, but usually they're pretty good. Remember the block of wood I use? I put that whether it's on the bottom of the frame or top of the frame. That helps me line up my side panel. Nope. Need a hammer. You gotta remember to orient your side panels so they're in line with your floor areas. So we got our bottom floor, this is our mid floor. You gotta make sure that the female groove in the side panel is gonna line up. You don't wanna have that panel over here and this mid floor groove would be in the middle of nowhere. So just make sure you orient your side pieces correctly. I'm gluing the female groove right now for my bottom floor. And just remember, start about halfway, a little below halfway and come up. Because as you push your panel in, it's gonna push the glue down. Mid floor, finish two sides. Gotta get some glue on it. Okay, you just want to make sure that your floors, mid-floor, top, whatever, that it's down nice and tight to your front frame. Check it, you want it nice and tight. Okay, everything looks good. So here's where, before you would glue to put your back in, always check it. You know it's in good if you're down nice and tight to your sides. So everything fell right into place. Take it out. Okay, again, glue your top, mid-floor, and bottom first. That glue is going to lay there. It's not going to run down to your cabinet. And then glue your sides last. That way you can grab your back, put it in, and get it fit and everything shut. And again, don't worry if glue goes onto the inside of the cabinets. It's all pre-finished. A clean rag and some water. It'll wipe right out, so don't worry about it. I just like to go up along the sides and squeeze them in. Get that glue squeezed in nice and tight. Okay, you can see that it sits down nice and tight to your sides. So you want to take your fastener, whether it's a staple gun or a pin nailer, and get it shot. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot everything and get it flipped over. And the last thing we got to do, being that there's a flush side on this needs clamped. That way we have a nice tight joint where our front frame meets our side. You can see when you go to shoot, you got to find the right angle that your staple or pin's going to come down into your side. You don't want to shoot like this, you'll blow them out into the inside of the cabinet. You don't want to shoot like that, you'll blow them out through a finished side. So find the right angle and shoot them. Same thing on a 1/2 inch side. You got to find the right angle. Now you have a 1/4 inch less to shoot, so you want to make sure you're going to hit at the correct angle so the fastener doesn't come out your side. About every 3 inches or so. And then the backs will have a kerf in them, which lines up with the center of any partition. Shoot them next. Okay. And then last, you want to shoot through your unfinished side. We pre-mark these before we start building. Okay, we're gonna get this off the bench.